Brad Pitt's $190 million Walking Dead replacement finds new streaming home. There's something to be said about a star's sustained relevance if they deliver their biggest ever hit 3 decades into their career, and that's exactly what Brad Pitt recently accomplished with the sports drama F1, directed by Joseph Kosinski. The movie made around $625 million at the global box office, having emerged as the fan favorite hit of the summer. It actually ended up grossing more globally than both Superman and The Fantastic Four: First Steps. F1 became Pitt's highest-grossing starring vehicle by overtaking a movie that had held the position for 12 years. World War Z. The post-apocalyptic action film is now available to stream on Peacock, just in time for spooky season. Directed by Mark Forster, who'd previously made films as diverse as Finding Neverland and Quantum of Solace. World War Z survived a production messy enough to warrant a Vanity Fair investigation. Originally greenlit for a 2012 release with a reported budget of $125 million, the movie was delayed by a year and ended up costing a reported $190 million because of a complete third-act overhaul. Some reports pegged the budget to be as high as $270 million. An original ending set in Russia was scrapped after it tested poorly, with Damon Lindelof and Drew Goddard being brought on to rewrite the climax. They came up with something more contained as compared to the film's otherwise globe-trotting, action-packed tone. Against all odds, World War Z emerged as not only a hit, but also largely liked. It holds a mixed 67% score on the aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, where the critics' consensus reads, "It's uneven and diverges from the source book, but World War Z still brings smart, fast-moving thrills and a solid performance from Brad Pitt to the zombie genre." World War Z arrived at the peak of the zombie cinema resurgence, facilitated immensely by the television show The Walking Dead, which spawned a franchise that is still continuing to this day. A World War Z spin-off was in the works. Also starring Mireille Enos and James Badgedale, World War Z grossed $540 million at the worldwide box office and was supposed to get a sequel that was canceled only recently. Somewhat surprisingly, the sequel was being circled by Pitt's frequent collaborator, David Fincher. They're reuniting on another sequel now, a standalone Netflix follow-up to Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is currently in production. You can watch World War Z at home, and stay tuned to Collider for more updates.